Welcome back, adventurers, to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This guy challenged us to walk the path of warriors, which we will do. Here we go. We are on the path of warriors. It shouldn't be too difficult. For one, it's pretty low level. And secondly, we already have been here. So, there can't be anything terrible. There can't be anything terrible here. Oh, that was funny. Okay. Can I grab that moss now that we are down here? We can go back up there. Oh man. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Just in case you didn't know that. Oh man, look at all those dead people that thought the same. Okay, we're back up. Nothing happened here. Whew, you didn't see that, right? You just sit there. Yeah, here we go again. Let's equip that horn though, for the harpies. Okay, jump across, then fight the harpies, sirens. Come on. I cannot reach you there.
How you like that silver?
Okay. Okay, cool. That's that. Come on. Nice. Now, I think... Oh, what's down there? Oh, that was the pirate bay too, right? Oh no, same thing! I think it's when I have my sword in hand. When I'm in aggressive mode, I cannot jump. That's what happened. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So embarrassing. It happened twice. I'm sorry. At least we don't die. Okay. Deactivate before jumping? Yeah, only can jump when I'm in normal mode. Like now? Yeah, that was the case. Okay, so means we have to fight that siren before we jump. Good. It's pretty nice up here. Oh. Okay. Now we are ready to jump. But, I wonder if we have the shawl already. If we have been up here. Yeah. I remember that. Uh-oh. Can we jump that? Oh, we cannot fall far at least. Here we go! I mean, it's a bit mean because this is a trial that young Skelligers go through when they prove adulthood. I think that's what he told us. And we are a grown-ass Witcher. Of course it's no challenge for us. Yeah, we have been here. We did that. But that was for a Witcher gear piece, wasn't it? Huh. What? I think that has been looted, no? Somebody refilled it maybe? I don't know. Okay. Oh, there's an old man.
The white-haired
Yeah,
one
I remember him too.
Oh, yes.
I was wondering why he lives up here, I think. Oh, it doesn't work with harpies, does it? Yeah. Only works with sirens. Okay.
Show
here's-
me what you got.
What? Come on.
Medallion's humming.
Yeah, and there is
Place of power. It's
place
gotta be.
of power. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't loot that before. Okay, everything's good. We looted that. There's a fast travel point up here. It wasn't here before, right? Otherwise we could have just fast traveled there. I mean, maybe. Oh, and that is the cave. We have been there too. Oh man. I had no idea that there is a quest for these things. We can slide down here, I think. Yeah. Yeehaw! Yeah. Oh man. Everything in there is already dead. If it didn't respawn. I mean, maybe it does. For the trials. I think there were gargoyles in there, and it wasn't that easy to kill them either. So yeah. Oh, there. There are things. Or maybe these are wolves. Uh-oh. Travel through the tunnels and collect proof. What proof do we collect?
Surfaced for air, and they nabbed him.
The gargoyles. I think. We killed them and they're still dead. That's good. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the chest bug. Okay, never mind. Thought we might have missed that, but we didn't. Mushroom.
Shit. Old man warned me about the surface before the end. No wonder.
Oh, because, yeah. There would have been the gargoyles, but they're not here anymore. So this conversation doesn't make sense. That must be a chest bug too. I'm pretty sure I looted everything in here already. Yeah, there it goes. How mean. Ah. There's the evidence. But I think we grab air first. Uh-huh. A token. Yeah, that wasn't really a challenge.
Rats. Real pleasant place.
They're not even rats. Oh, there are. Yeah, there. Okay, cool. Oh, can I not? Oh, dang. Is there something up there? I think that's the way out. I have to get up there. Come on. Where is it? I don't see anything. Here. I think we have to jump there. I don't remember that. Maybe I do. And they're bandits. Yeah, that, that wasn't a challenge at all. Maybe the Skellig lads will thank me, because I cleared the cave once and for all. This is a greater challenge than the challenge itself. Go back. And the fisherman just watched. Okay, cool. Let's report back. We liberated that village, I remember that.
He's angry, but he's got a hell of a lot of need. You know what that's gonna be, Skellig?
Oh yeah, that's the Tower Out of Nowhere quest, isn't it?
Mighty warrior.
Oh, it was where we did that quest.
You're back. Wait.
I am.
Show me what you have in stock.
Oh, that's what we got. It's okay. Okay. Take that.
Farewell.
Let me use your fast travel, please. And we can go directly to the old man. Convenient. Oh no, he's not on his bench anymore. Oh, that is his camp. Cool.
But I prefer me trusty axe.
Gunnar, I did your trial.
You bring news?
Path of yours wasn't easy, but I managed to get to the end. Here's proof.
First Outlander to complete the trial. A feat worthy of respect. I'll make sure news of your deeds spreads across the 5 Isles.
Okay.
Best blade's not worth shining.
It wasn't that bad, to be honest. Now, there was that fighting quest. Oh, he gave me quite a bit of stuff. There was, yeah, here. Fist of Fury, Champion of Champions. I think it's in that arena where the ghost has been. Well, no, that was in Larvik, right? No, Hoff. Yeah. I think I remember that. So... Oh, honestly... As I didn't do those 2 question marks in between episodes, we can do it now on the way there. We grab a boat. There should be one here in the harbor. And we sail off to those 2 islands. Slay the griffin that guards the treasure. And check out that other question mark. And then we do the fist fight. Oh, these boats are kind of broken though. Yeah, both. That was me. I think that one is a bit better. Let's take this. Wait, what? Can you do that? Get in the boat. Not under the boat. In the boat. Oh man, Geralt. I cannot get in the boat. Okay. Hua! Let's see how bad it is. Oh. It'll have to do. And I think we can change boats if necessary. Oh, don't crash. Ooh, that was close. We are going first here, I think. I'll speed that up. Yeah, and here's a new boat. So see you on the island. Okay. We are here. And there it is. Okay, okay. It's angry. Let's see if we can handle it now. We can. It's dead. Oh man, poor thing. Let's see what it guarded. Oof. There was a camp, definitely. That was it. Yeah. Okay. We slew the basilisk. Let's move on. Next up is this. And then we are done here. Then we go to Hof. And then we are going to find the sunstone. And there we are. Huh. Somebody has been here before us. Oh, oh, it's moving. Okay, I think I don't like the weather. Let's meditate to daytime. Oh, much better. No, it's snowing. Oh. But we can see something. I think it's on the mountaintop. Oh, come on. Grab it. It is on the mountaintop. Oh, and we are not alone. There's another griffin, I think. Yep. It ate a lot of Skelligers too. Maybe it's not hungry then?
What now?
Oh! Wait, what? 48! Really? Can I leave it alone and just grab what's in the nest? Okay, that's crazy. I don't think we even have to try because yeah, I don't do any damage. Okay, so there's something for later. I had no idea that the monsters can be that higher level. Don't fall now. Uh-oh, we're falling. No, we're not. I'm out of here. 48? I've never seen that before. Well, I'm sure, I mean, yeah, we could have tried fighting it, but these fights last forever, and we are on a mission, aren't we? So, well, there's a reason to come back. Oh. Is that the quest for the griffin or what?
Asshole! Cockeyed
What?
prick! You're dead! I didn't want to hurt her, I promise. Someone, help!
What?
Save me!
What?
Thanks for the help.
What was that about?
Bugger can't handle that his sister'd rather sail to Lilac Bay with me than serve Freya.
Huh.
So he was trying to avenge his sister?
Aye, though I've no notion why. Didn't force her to do a thing. Never hurt her in no way.
A Skelliger seducing a priestess? I thought...
Thought what? That we don't do such things. Not every man in the Isles believes in that rubbish about the gods, but many can't accept that, and it leads to feuds, vendettas. It's not right, not fair. I love Irma, and she loves me. There'll come a day when we'll be together. I'll find a way. Religion's full of holes as logic's concerned. There's bound to be holes in its principles too. I'll find them, show them to the priestesses. Then they'll let me wed my Irma. You travel a lot, don't you? Ever come across something that can help me? Bring it here. I'll pay you well. I live in the hut the other side of the volcano.
See what I can do. So long, and try to stay away from brothers in a rage.
Gather books describing religious customs and precedents and take them to Ivar. So we already have the books? I mean, maybe now it's time to read those Skellige books that we have. Let me see. I had to buy them too, so maybe that's the reason why I couldn't find them. There are these Heroes of Skellig, but this is not Otgelberg. Ah, I bought these in Novigrad. A few remarks on Basilics. Yeah, I bought at the bookstore, I bought all the books that I haven't read yet. The Ways and Manners of Skellige folk? Okay, let's do a reading session here. Here, Tyr, Modolf, Otgel. Maybe it's these. So let's start here. The Ways and Manners of Skellige folk. One's attention immediately is drawn to the fact that their seemingly impoverished huts shine with cleanliness. The walls of their homes are usually made from pine and covered with a substance derived from sap, which keeps out all manner of vermin. I believe it scares off insects as well, for I did not see a single one indoors during my entire stay in Skellige. The interiors of their huts are quite spacious and usually divided into 2 rooms. The first is used by the members of the household during the day and is separated by a doorway from the second, which acts as a bedroom and contains only simple wooden beds covered with linens that resemble sacks more than continental bedding. In the middle of each main chamber stands a large round table, around which the members of the household gather to eat only once a day. This usually happens just after dusk, the time for their main meal. This supper is a hallowed event and is carried out in a nearly ritualistic manner. At its start, before the family members have even taken their seats around the table, the eldest of the family tears off a piece of bread and places it on something of a household altar, which occupies a place of honor in each Skellige home. This serves as a symbol of respect for deceased ancestors. At the end of this ceremony for the departed, the entire family sits down to eat. The eldest woman places a steaming bowl in the middle of the table. Everyone has their own spoon, which they dip one by one into the basin of food. They most often eat porridge, over which they pour a gravy made from meat or fish. Curiously, immediately upon the supper's conclusion, the eldest takes the piece of bread set aside at the start of the meal and places it in the large amphora. As I later learned, when an amphora becomes full, it is filled with boiling water, and the beverage is brewed, which in taste somewhat resembles beer, though it is much weaker. Oh, but that's so interesting. It's not about religion. I mean, the Ancaster part, maybe. That is a beast entry, Golem Moment's most faithful servant. Despite what you might have heard, the first golem was created not by a powerful mage or an elven sage, but by a simple dwarf from Maribor named Bonaventura Sesto, a brickmaker. The hateful act of creation took place over a century ago, when the persecution of non-humans was in full swing in Maribor. Elves and dwarves had been accused of bringing an epidemic to the city, though it was later discovered the outbreak had been caused by a man named Matteo, a barkeep's dog's body at the Golden Goose Inn. This Matteo was charged with both serving meals and cleaning the latrines, and would only wash his hands once a month, and then not very thoroughly. Ugh. The rest, as they say, is history. The persecution of non-humans was limited at first to robbing their shops, arson and the occasional beating, but the violence soon escalated into a bloody pogrom. As the city guard looked on without lifting a finger, humans murdered elves and dwarves during 3 days and 3 nights of slaughter, killing over 300 individuals, including the aforementioned Bonaventura Sesto's entire family. Driven mad with grief and thirsting for vengeance, Bonaventura modeled a 10-foot-tall humanoid out of clay, and then carved the names of the slain non-humans onto it, along with a smattering of dwarven curses. Once finished, he slit his own throat, and when his blood splattered his gigantic statue, it came alive and started walking towards the city. Bonaventura had his sweet revenge on his persecutors. His creation killed almost 500 humans, including the mayor and the entire city council, before the soldiers of the city garrison could take it out using their ballista. The conclave's later investigation found that Bonaventura had possessed hidden magic talent. Though he had never had any training, the torrent of powerful emotions running through him at the time of his death flushed out his talent powers and created from them a new spell. After numerous alterations and improvements, one can now cast the spell without sacrificing one's life, and golems guard laboratories, libraries, and places across the continent. Wow, that's a crazy story. There we go, Heroes of Skellige, Odgal. Legend states that when Odgal, son of Hemdall, was sailing to Hindersfjall, a terrible storm broke. Odgal called for his father's help, but his father could not hear, for powerful thunder drowned out Odgal's voice. In despair, Odgal began yelling for anyone who heard his cries to come to his aid. In reply, Freya descended and gave Odgal a set of pipes. When the hero blew on them, the waves calmed. The storm passed and Odgal could safely reach the shore. When Hemdall learned of the help the goddess had given Odgal, he ordered him to raise a temple to her on the isle. Ever since that day, Skelligers have worshipped Freya, and the women of Odgal's line have often chosen to become her priestesses. Okay, so maybe that's related? That I also bought, I think, in Novigrad from the bookstore. Beasts of the Tukash foothills. The peasants of the Tukash foothills say fiends are born of magic. For at times, witches cast spells on bears, causing them to mount boars, and the resultant offspring is neither boar nor bear, but has the makings of a fiend. Usually, such boar piglets die of hunger, but they are at times found and taken in by witches. Raised on enchanted milk, they grow in strength, and soon enough the milk is no longer enough for them. Now fiends, they start hunting and kill their victims with the ferocity of a boar and the strength of a bear. Yet they remain ever true to their mothers, meaning the witches. The witches protect them from danger, answer their every summons, and aid them in all things. Who? The World Underground, that I also bought in Novigrad. We hunkered down from the night in a cave so enormous the light from our torches faded into the murky black without revealing any upper bound to it. For most of the night, we all could hear was the rushing of water somewhere behind the wall of the cave. Yet after some time, it is hard to say how much, for we had lost all sense of where day ended and night began, we heard a sort of scraping noise, and then the sound of boulders shifting. The scraping turned into a roar, but by that time we were already on our feet and running towards the tunnel through which we had entered the cave. We did so none too soon, for the shifting had opened up a new passage in the cavern, which began to spew out hordes of small, misshapen humanoids. Without breaking stride, I looked over my shoulder, and in the midst of the mass of midgets I spied the outline of a large black troll. Thus began our run for our lives. How did it end, though? Naranson, son of Gunnestad. I do not know where I have that book from. When he awoke, he saw before him an endless swath of blue. On the horizon, the sky merged with the glassy sea. The storm had passed. So had the longship and all its crew. He never learned how long he had lain unconscious in the lifeboat. The sun had scorched his skin a purplish red and turned his lips to brittle parchment. He was overcome by a great thirst, but there was nothing on the boat with which to quench it. Had he been spared from so much only to die now? No, Naranson was the son of the great Gunnestad, and he would never give up. He had had 20 springs under his belt when he embarked on his voyage. When was that? Long ago, very long ago. Back when his friends still lived. when he still had his left hand, not this stiff stump, when his beard was still red and not streaked with silver. The drive for glory which had driven him from his family home had demanded a high price. Narenson had never given that a second thought, but now, alone in a lifeboat in the middle of an endless ocean, he felt tired. He wanted to once again set eyes on the farm on which he had been raised, to see the eyes of his mother, who had lulled him to sleep with tales of the deeds of the legendary heroes. Now he had become one of them. Now mothers would tell their sons about him. His greatest dream had become reality. He should have been happy, but he wasn't. Perhaps if he had known then what travails and hardship awaited him. Yet no man can know his future. One thing is sure, however. Even if Narenson had known what horrors this life had in store for him, he never would have chosen another. He was the son of the great Gunnestad, and he had walked the path of glory from which one can never stray, no matter the cost. Ghouls and Ghouls. As for the genesis of ghouls, there are hypotheses aplenty. Some scholars claim these monstrosities arose from scoundrels who indulged in a taste for human flesh, and for this misdeed drew the wrath of the heavens down upon themselves. The gods punished them by taking away their souls, their minds, and their human forms. My experiments have shown, however, that ghoul anatomy displays far too little in common with that of humans for this thesis to seem at all probable. Any and all similarity in appearance between ghouls and men, such as their somewhat kindred shapes and the measures of their physiognomies, are pure matters of incidental circumstance. It thus follows that ghouls, like their Vale cousins the Ghouls, are post-conjunction creatures. That is to say, such beings as came to our universe in an abrupt cataclysm disrupting the normal laws of nature. A few remarks on basilisks and cockatrices. "Why have you got such big eyes, Grandmom?" asked the little girl with worry. "Shriek, shriek," replied the basilisk. "Grandmom, why do you say shriek, shriek?" asked the little girl with surprise. The basilisk didn't reply, but instead clamped its toothy, venomous maw over the curious little girl and swallowed her up. Luckily, a witcher by the name of Eskel was wandering these lands in search of a Sugel. The witcher was experienced, and so knew basilisks only turn people to stone in fairy tales. He also knew it is best to avoid their venom. Eskel noticed the monster had recently eaten, and before anyone could say, "Ready, steady, go," he threw himself at the beast and cut it open with his silver sword. The basilisk's stomach opened up, and the witcher saw the half-digested, foolish little girl inside. Okay. Heroes of Skellig, Modolf. Modolf, progenitor of Clan Drummond, who was granted mastery over the Isle of Untwick, unlike his brothers, displayed no extraordinary abilities. He was neither wise, nor especially brave, nor did he possess any particular gift which would make him a great individual. He resented Heimdall for not bestowing greater talent upon him. Heimdall, however, insisted he had blessed each of his sons with equal gifts, but not all revealed themselves at once. Modolf would have to wait for the right moment for his gifts to step forward. Yet the hero was impatient and could not wait for his moment. Instead, again and again he sought out trouble of the worst sort, hoping each time his hidden talent would shine. Heimdall grew angry with his son and decided to bury his gift even deeper. Modolf died after a long and unruly life filled with incredible adventures, but a life during which he never discovered his talent. His descendants decided to continue his search elsewhere. They abandoned Untwick and invaded Skellig, eventually taking half of that isle for themselves. They now seek to take the other half, but whether doing so would finally reveal their line's unique gift, no one knows. Behind the Great Veil. Of the many demons which reside in the outer spheres, hymns are among the most dangerous. Other demons usually must take on concrete living form, be it of man or beast. Hymns, on the other hand, appear in our world in their own immaterial form, which is invisible to all save their chosen victim. Hymns feed on fear, regret, a sense of guilt, in a word, on negative emotions, and since they are eternally hungry, they provoke these emotions in the humans they torment. These demons cannot be exorcised. A man a hymn takes as a victim is lost and will inevitably succumb to madness and then death. But we rescued a man from a hymn. Fauna of the Northern Realms, Volume 1. What a wolf is, every man knows. Who hasn't heard them howling at night or seen their tracks in the snow come morning? Who hasn't felt a cold chill run down his spine when he catches sight of a pack of 5 of them hunting in the woods? These beautiful animals are treated by men as enemies, and not without reason, for they attack our flocks and will even kill our horses during times of deep frost. Yet they are noble beasts, endowed with great intelligence and displaying a strength and independence that no man can help but admire. There we go. Heroes of Skellig at Tyr. Clan Turzak, master of Skellig, was founded by a hero named Tyr. Legend has it that to take possession of the land promised by him, Heimdall his father, Tyr first had to defeat a great and powerful bear named Ingvar. It was well known that no mortal had ever survived an encounter with Ingvar, so Tyr decided to prepare properly for the fight. He ventured into the deepest cave in Skellige, and with the fire of the bowels of the earth as his furnace, he forged a blade so fine it could slice a hair lengthwise, and so strong it could fell 100-year-old tree in one blow and not be dulled. Haelin, his mother, engraved protective runes upon the sword by the first light of dawn, so that it would protect Tyr from the bear's attacks. Ingvar was defeated, Tyr became master of Skellig, and his descendants are one of the wealthiest and most powerful clans in the Isles to this day. These are cool stories, I love them. Soph. Legend stated that Clan Brokvar, based on the Isles of Spikerorg, was founded by Soph. This hero took as his wife the lovely, yet extremely quarrelsome Ulula. He tried countless ways to tame her, but no matter what lengths he went to, he could not get along with her. Finally, he sailed to Hindarsfjall to meditate in Hindar, the hallowed grove. Heimdall and Freya took pity on him and gave him the formula of a potion that would grant him understanding. They also instructed him to take a new approach, do something he had never done before, to resolve his conflicts with his wife. In order to gather the required ingredients, Soph had to kill a monster, climb the highest mountain in the Isles, and dive into the deepest undersea chasm. Then he prepared the potion, quaffed it, and, searching for another approach to the conflict, began meditating while hanging from the Trilmjösolby, one leg. In this manner he achieved enlightenment and returned to Spikerorg to live with Ulula in peace and harmony to the end of their days. That's funny. And the last story, the little peasant who confounded his lord. Winter was on its way, and the Lord once again started to think about what to do to oppress his people even more. One morning, at the crack of the cockerel's crow, he rode out into the village in a carriage pulled by 2 black horses, with his trusted page at his side to act as his scribe. The earth was sodden, and a cruel mud covered the road, so the Lord, not wanting to dirty his shiny new boots, stayed in his carriage and sent his page to do his bidding. When they arrived at the village, the page dismounted from the carriage, a paper covered in thick ink clutched in his hands. He nailed the paper to the first hut he saw, and since he did it with a hammer, a peasant boy named Reuben soon opened the door up to see what was the matter. The boy was 12 years of age and had a straw-colored shock of cowlicked hair and a freckled face with ruby cheeks. Well, what do you want? Grumbled the page, looking at Reuben's shirt, which was covered in the same filth as everything else in the village. Well, nothing, rightly, Reuben shrugged. Thing is, sir, this here's me home. Then get inside it. The boy wasn't scared and instead stood on his doorstep looking at the piece of paper. So what's this, sir? A letter? The boy asked. Read it and find out for yourself, the scribe said, growing angrier, though Reuben didn't seem to notice. Afeard I can't, sir. Don't know how. What the devil's taking you, scribe? The lord hollered. He was still sitting in his carriage and hadn't heard the conversation. Clearly he was growing bored. The whelp says he don't know how to read. Aye, 'cause he don't, Reuben confirmed and took 2 steps towards the carriage, his bare feet sinking into the muddy grey muck. And the ones inside, do they? Questioned the lord. Where'd you reckon they'd learned a thing like that, my lord? The peasant asked, perplexed, for he had always thought great lords like that must surely know everything. So who in your village does know how to read? Asked the lord, growing ever more irritated. Not no one, my lord. Scribe, the lord said, leaning far out while leaning on his carriage door. Could you explain to me how I am to enforce my declaration on people who do not know how to read and write? I don't know, my lord, the scribe said, taking a step back, as if he expected the lord to jump out of the carriage and assault him. The fault was not his, but the lord was in the habit of beating his scribe when he grew angry, no matter the cause. How does that end, though? Huh. We do not know. But now we read everything. Let's see if we have useful books. Oh! I got a decoction by reading my books. That's awesome. I think we get decoctions by reading the monsters books.
Ah! Greetings. Got something for me?
Oh. Ah, these are all the religion books. Okay. Can I take his sword? Let's give him these, although I would love to keep them. But we read them all.
Thanks for your help. But I'm thinking I'll learn no more sitting here. Time to see the world. Perhaps while I'm on my travels I can figure out a way to be with Irma.
Good luck.
So there was nothing in the books that could help him? Free spirit. That's good. I mean, I like to give away books if they help others. Knowledge always wins. Cool. I mean, we did have a few books that had a quest mark or quest marker when we bought them, so I think those were these. Nice. I like that a lot. Okay, off we go. And we are back on Speaker Rock. So we finally get to fight in that arena where we... What did we with the ghost? Did we defeat it? No, we let it defeat us. So well, yeah, the arena is not haunted anymore. That's what matters. Okay, let's see who that mysterious champion of champion is. I mean, it's only level 11, so I don't know about that. Maybe the ghost came back? Okay. Here we are.
The favor lady chimed in first.
Who organizes the fights? Oh, even with a band and all. Awesome.
Respect, Witcher.
Oops, sorry. Is it you? No.
Those swords, but I prefer
Warrior. Do we just go in? Maybe just... yeah. Okay. Let's enter the arena. No? Oh, that's weird. Is it the wrong time? Oh, here!
Hey there.
Oh, the mutant, eh? Don't make a face. It's good you're one. Ordinary bloke never stand a chance against the champion of champions. You have come to challenge him, haven't you?
I did.
Anything I should know about my opponent? Had to fight a bear earlier. Bit surprised.
Go with him. He'll lead you where you need to go.
Behold, the champion of champions.
Huh?
A rock troll. A very well-developed rock troll.
What?
This supposed to be a fist fight?
Aye, fists. Of course, we provide a dignified funeral, observing the rituals of the Challenger's Creed.
What?
Current champion's a troll. Everybody all right with that? No one's got a problem?
Why would they? He's an honourable troll. Came and said he wanted to fight, and the previous champion agreed. That'd be Zama, known also as Sandylocks. And he got the name even before the troll planted him in the dirt head first.
Troll have a name?
We wager he does, but he'll not reveal it till he's defeated. He's a troll errant, see?
Won't say much if he doesn't survive that fight.
Aye, fair enough. But I wager he don't imagine he'll lose. And maybe, as he's a troll, he don't imagine much at all. Doubt logic's his strong suit.
Maybe we can talk him out of that?
I want to fight the champion of champions.
What do they call ye?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm ready to fight.
Geralt of Rivia, time to begin.
The chicken. Oh gosh. Yeah, they took everything. Our swords. How can we fist fight a troll? Oh man! And he is a level 28 troll too. Huh? I think he only has to hit us once, right? Without our armor and everything. Okay. Yeah.
Show me what you got.
Come on. There's no use to try to beat him from behind, because they cannot be hurt in the back. Fight good! He's impressed! Okay. Uh-oh. He's angry! No! He's faster now. Okay.
Time to end this.
We did it! We fist fighted a troll!
Geralt of Rivia, you've defeated the champion of champions in fair combat. Earned the right to bear the title yourself. This very eve, I'll send word to the four corners of the world. The title is yours, as is the champion's prize.
Oh! He survived. That's good. Now tell me your name. Arthur? What? Arthur Archidalf. Okay, nice to meet you, troll. Oh man, we are champion of champions before the troll. Now we have done everything, I think. Let's see. Yes, that is the case. Yep. Okay. This is our next task, I think. But in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this one. Have a wonderful and adventurous day and goodbye.